It's all things NFL. I love football. My Sundays, if I'm not here at work, it's cleared because I'm watching the games. I'm a little beat up and banged up because our Saints lost in the last few seconds last week, but you know what? I'm in good company because Eagles fans are hurting too.
We call them the JV Eagles right now.
Did you guys? See, that's what it's all about. You gotta like put a positive or humorous spin it.
You gotta watch the game, and after 5 minutes, just forget about it and say, well, there's still 13 more games left for all of us. You know, everybody in the NFL is 2-2 or 1-3.
I was going to say, the real question is, like, especially as a Saints fan, at what point do you go, there's always next year, right? I mean, it's too early now, but, like, you never know, right? Jerry Schatzer joins us right now. He is not just a football expert, a football lover. He represents G3 and the brand that brings us some of the very best in officially licensed NFL apparel. And while we've already had our Big Today special value for the year, the collection from our NFL collection is really impressive. In this case, it's called the High Heat V-neck Pullover. I'm taking the word men's out, Jerry. It's technically sized for men,
everybody,
but the ladies can wear it too.
You know, one of the things, that's why, because we take this down to an extra small through a 4X. So if you have a lady or your girlfriend or your wife or your preteens, we can't forget about those young guys. They love the NFL also. So what I like about this piece is that we do a lot of outerwear pieces, but this piece here, you can wear all year long. And you could, you know, if you want to put something over it, if you want to put something under it, you can wear it when it's cold, something that's warm, if you're playing golf. And we have all 32 teams. And what we've done is we've made this really nice because it's your team primary color. And then on the sleeves and on the yoke, we take their secondary color. On the front, we did something different. This is what they call a word mark instead of a logo. The logo we've done in the back. But this word mark, this is all done. So this is something like you'd see in the end zone on your NFL team. And the back is your official logo, all embroidered. Then on the sleeves, we give you the team's secondary color, primary color, and white. And these are all sewn on stripes. They're not just printed on.
I like it too because, like, this is the real font, right? I mean, I love how you said it's what you would see in the end zone, and it's true. I also always say that I have Miami Dolphins and Seahawks color envy because you guys have such great and bright colors.
These are the correct colors also. So in other words, when you get the red, it's going to be the correct red, the correct blue. And we have to do this because when you bring this home, this is something we also sell to the NFL. So if you're selling this to the NFL and you go to the pro shop, you better believe it better be the correct color. Well,
and I love that you went in that direction because look at our sale price, $63.98. Look how great that looks.
Isn't that nice?
$63.98. I challenge you to walk into whatever stadium you are close to if you go to the game and say, hey, this looks great. And then you look at the price tag and you go, oh, yeah, I forgot what it's like once I enter the actual NFL stadium situation. The prices go up.
And you know what's so great this year is that because everyone is still in the game.
True.
So in other words, you can take any of these teams we're talking about, and we can talk football, me and you, forever. We can talk all about the young quarterbacks that are great. We can talk about the upsets. We can talk about everything. But everyone is still in the game. There's only two teams that are undefeated. We have the Chiefs and we have the Vikings. And we only have one team, unfortunately, it's one of the teams that I sort of follow, are the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, so there's still a lot of football to go.
That's true, and you know, there's just so many unpredictable things, and you know, injuries and surprise, you know, low draft picks who end up becoming like the big stars of the game. And that's the fun of it, right? I always say, like, yes, I have my Saints. I'm from New Orleans, and I love them to pieces. But do you know what I really love? I love to watch a good game.
There you go.
I just love to watch a really great game where two teams are putting it all out on the field. The crowd's going wild. Everybody's having a great time. So what do we often talk about when we talk about our NFL collection here at QVC? Giftability. Where else can you be, for example, a Jets fan who lives in San Francisco and is able to get your Jets merchandise delivered right to your door at prices like these? And then as we show the last few teams, can you talk to me a little bit about sizing, what size you're wearing?
Sure. Pretty simple. Like I said, these go from a size extra small through a 4X. Okay, I have on the men's large.
Okay.
I am 6 foot 180 as of this morning. And I have a large.
Did you have a bagel?
Yeah, a couple more. And, you know, this afternoon after my hamburger, I'll be 120. But the nice thing about this is you don't have to size up, you don't have to size down. If you're, you know, the size that I am, wear the large, you have plenty of room in it. You can layer it down, you can layer it up, it doesn't matter. Now, I will say this, if you're on the cusp between a large and an extra large, get the extra large, because a lot of times you do want to put something underneath this.
Yeah, and also
and you
I
want
want
to be
this to be
comfortable.
fitted. You know, this should have a little bit of extra room to it.
And you want to use it. You want to use it for playing golf. Okay, if you're doing anything, if you're just riding your bike, if it doesn't matter where you go, it's great for all seasons. And another thing that we've done, which we really haven't mentioned it too much, is that this is a polytasselin. And this is fully water resistant.
I was going to say, it has that windbreaker feel.
It does, it really does. And then also what we've done on the side, we've given you a 14-inch zipper on the side for easy access. And on the inside of this, if you could look, this is a mesh lining. And then why do we put a mesh lining on it? For a couple different reasons. First of all, for comfort. And second of all, because it gives it a little bit of body, so you know the piece is not just draped. It's
Here's the
looking
mesh
a lot
lining,
better.
and then here's that zipper on the side, which is really great, by the way, for bleacher sitting.
Yeah. You know what's nice about this? You can wear this, again, in the summertime, down at the beach, on the boardwalk. I've been on cruises where I've seen people bringing these along because they're just great, because you can easy to pack, you can roll them up. If you look real close at these, if you look, these are both reds. But this is how particular the NFL is. Okay, the Arizona red is totally different than the Falcons red. So when you get this back, it's going to be your team's official color.
They're going to have this for years, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I think is, we were talking about this in a host meeting. I was like, we need to go ahead and have a list of like all the hosts and the teams that they love so that we know what they want to wear for each show. And the reason for that? Not many people change their team.
They don't.
Like, if you are picking up something as a gift for someone, you know they will wear this no matter how bad of a season they may have. This year and next year and next year. I've lived in 3 different parts of the country, and I will always and forever be a member of the Who Dat Nation.
Who Dat.
I will always be a Saints fan, right?
Yeah, you're right. And so many of you, the hosts here, are from different areas. You'd be surprised how many of the hosts in here are
we have a lot of Vikings
Minnesota
fans.
Viking fans. 3 or 4 of them. But again, you know, just to let you know, for next year, we're going to do that. We're going to make sure that for every item we have, we are going to have your size and your team for you,
Jerry,
so you feel comfortable.
That's awesome.
There
right?
we go.
And we love it for the team. We love it for the spirit, but also, at least in my case, it's because I love that city, right? There's a lot of emotion tied into.
You know what
loving
team
that
we haven't
football
shown
team.
here yet?
Who did we miss?
We missed those people that no one here in Philadelphia likes.
Oh no, I showed them, but okay, but
Did you get the Dallas Cowboys?
You have to show them, and then you have to duck.
Yeah,
in the studio
we're going to show them to you, not because we want to, because we have to. But this one thing about this, you can't find Dallas merchandise many places. They are very particular who they sell and where it's sold. And QVC and G3 and the Dallas Cowboys, we have a great relationship. And so you'll find your Dallas Cowboys here.
Okay, do me a favor. Help me find the Lions.
The Lions are back on the very back on the year end.
Oh,
I'm going to go through the Jets.
Okay. These are our top 3 selling teams right now. 3 dozen left in Lions. Chiefs, most popular, kind of always the case this year.
Yeah, well, when you're 4-0, the bandwagon
and you have
people.
like a pop star involved. Bills, 5 dozen remain. 63.98. Yes,
I got to show the people down in Jacksonville, the Jaguars. They're the only team that's 0-4.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you some hope.
It's okay.
In the entire NFL ever, there's been one team that has come back from 0-4. That was the 1992 Chargers. So you still have hope.
Nice.
How do you like that?
Look, if I can live through when the Saints were called the Aints, you can live through whatever you're going through too.
With the paper bags?
With the paper bags on our heads. I remember it well. Jerry, thank you so much.
Jen, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
QVC.com, I actually recommend just search NFL